Well, I thought I was going to have an easy brake job today. No, I'm not. Sometimes you just got to destroy it to get it apart. It's a shame. Other side's just as bad.
That comes off and hits your toolbox. It's where the
oh, like that? Yeah,
exactly. Like that.
Just did in my toolbox. That's wonderful.
Called it. Lord.
I win. Ooh. That's expensive. Doink. Well, that's the first big injury my box has had in like 10 years. Oh well, it happens.
How bad is the dent on your box?
Not as bad as the dents in my head.
Ooh. That it?
Yep.
What went flying off the tire?
Oh, the rotor broke.
Ooh. I literally, like 5 seconds before that, was talking about the fact that it's dented box and then bang! Hit it. Dong.
I decided to pick up a set of Powerstop calipers, pads, rotors, full kit. I just have to send my calipers back because they want the cores back, but they come in and they're already prepped. I don't have to waste any time like sandblasting and painting and all that stuff. And these are powder coated, so that should hold up pretty well. Looks like a nice caliper for the passenger side. Bleeders on top, guys. I currently have my brakes my brake fluid just draining because I want to have all fresh new fluid in this system when we start this back up. Extreme Powerstop. Thermal scorched for fast braking. Sounds cool. Front rotors appear to be the right size and the right lug pattern and the correct thickness, at least the same as what I took off of this. For whatever reason, I wasn't able to find just replacement rotor rings, and I didn't know what the kit was that was put on this previously, and the rear rotors were seized to the axles, so I just whacked them off with a hammer and we'll throw them in the scrap bin because I can't find parts to service them. Does it have a new banjo bolt? No new banjo bolt. Oh man. Got the copper washers though. Let's get this guy loaded up. If I wanted to be mean to the next guy, I would put green Loctite on here. Although I'll probably be the next guy on this car. This is one of my cars. It is 2001 Mustang GT with a 4.6 V8 with a Kenne Bell Supercharger on it. It's a nice little car. It's currently still on its break-in tune. Making, I don't know, 300 at the wheel, something like that. But I decided when the brakes went bad that I needed to put new brakes on it. And, oh, did that squirt? Did it squirt? It did squirt. It's got a dribble. And I decided to get the brakes done so I can drive it, because actually my white church van, I think, is leaving me here this week. It's I got a fella out of Cincinnati that's very interested in it. So it's going to be leaving my fleet of cars, and I figured I'd get this one running and probably daily drive this thing. It's only got 60,000 miles on it. And the engine's brand new. It's we did a 5-liter stroker to the 4.6. And it's a fun little car, I will admit. 15, 13, 15, whatever it takes. It wasn't too painful. Grab a hammer, hammer it home. There we go. Wasn't holding my tongue the right way. What are you binding? What are you binding on? Oh, that's what I'm binding on. I'm binding on the caliper, you dummy. Caliper slide has flats and they lock into the caliper so that the caliper slide doesn't rotate when you tighten them down. Makes perfect sense. Alright, grab a 12mm wrench, lock those down. Alright, that side's done. Let's hook up our brake hose. If you don't want to have leaks after the fact, don't reuse your copper seals. Use new ones. This kit comes with them. Sometimes the banjo bolts have been grossly mistreated. I can't tell if that's been over torqued or damaged in some other way. They must machine the threads off of those in the shoulder area. Okay, they both look the same. Sometimes the threads will be stretched because they've been over torqued. It happens a lot. Guys get a little overzealous on these hollow banjo bolts. Alright, so this side's done. I've done my primary bleed. I have fresh fluid coming out of the caliper. I'll pressure bleed it when I'm all done. I got to put the other side on. I've already applied my lubricant to my slide areas and into my pins. I'm going to bolt this caliper bracket up, and then my rear brakes will be done. I can move on to my fronts. And then this thing will go when I come to a stop like it did before, because the rotors were horrendous on this thing. So future plans for this car, we're probably going to put long tube headers on it. I'd like to put a tubular front K-member and tubular lower control arms in it, because it will free up a ton of weight in the front of the car. It's already got Eibach control springs, all that stuff. But unfortunately, going to the tubular subframe and arms, I have to go to coilovers as well, and that's expensive. So I'm not sure I have that in me right yet, but we'll see. Maybe I can find a used K-member for modular and lower arms. Maybe a strut kit. We'll see. That one was a little less violent. Wow, those are really bad. Really bad. I'm going to put the wear indicator on the inside because you can see the outside plain enough. So we'll put this wear tab on the inside. So that way if your inboard is wearing abnormally, it will let you know and it starts squealing. Seems logical. They really should package these a little bit better. This has got marked up powder coat from shipping. Just a little disappointing. Oh, they have pads have different shapes to them. Aha! I did not know that. So that would be the back side of the pad. Let's try this one more time. There's different shapes to it. This is going to be the bottom. That way it can go in and rotate down and in, and then the pin locks it in. So that's probably the other side. That's going to be... Alright, I fiddled around with it enough that I realized that it doesn't take the spring clips on the tops. And then it drops right in. We put our pin through. It seems awful tight on the pads, but it'll probably wear in. Alright, that's better. My back pad was cocked a little bit, so I got it relocated to where it needed to be. Everything looks pretty good. My clip's on, my pin's in, my caliper's on. Let's hook up our hose with our new copper seals. Well, my new brakes look pretty good. That's the Factory 5 spoke. I've got daisies back here. That looks pretty nice. Well, that's a front and rear brake job. We do a lot of brake jobs here. Brake jobs, tires, alignments, chassis setup, chassis repair, engine repair, transmission repair, basically all that stuff. You name it, we pretty much do it except for body and paint. Little shop out in Plain City, Ohio. Thanks for coming along for the ride. I'm going to go for a test drive, take this thing out and stretch its legs. It's been a few months since I've driven it. And I'm going to be really excited that it's going to stop now when I want it to. So, at any rate, click like, subscribe, leave us a comment below. Have a great day. Stay safe out there. We'll see you on the next one. Oh, I probably need to charge this battery a little more, but let's see if it'll start. Let's see if the hood will shut. Did a thing. Cold tires, cold car, cold pavement. That would be a no for traction. maybe on a warmer day. Car scoots, it's fun to drive. Have a great day, guys. See ya. Oh, I see what I'm working on next week. Brakes look good. That one's seating. That one's starting to seat. We'll put some miles on her.